Welcome to the Couch's Perspective. I'm your host JB once again with another take on this NFL draft before it starts in about an hour and 15 minutes. What we're going to do is going to do a rundown on the Falcons draft. We got here a mock draft simulator and we're going to go with the Falcons. Okay, we're going to run through this right here and see what it lines up with the picks. I know they had rumors of the Falcons moving up to the number 2 pick. I don't believe they will, but let's run through our own mock draft with the picks that they already have. Okay, we're going to start it off, as you can see. Hope everybody out there can see it well. Let's get it back. There we go. Everybody can see it. All right. We're coming up on pick 16. Okay. Now, you see what we have here. We got Justin Herbert. We got Jared Judy. Chason from LSU, Grant Delpit. We got a couple of players here. All right. Now with this lineup right here, I'm going to go and grab LSU's Chason. We're going to make that pick right there because Chason can fill in for a role that Tat McKinley haven't fulfilled last year. And he has a lot of injuries, so that might be a good fit for him in that position to capitalize and get the more pass rush, the better for any NFL team. Okay, we're going to the second round now, and let's see what we stumble upon at the pick 47th the Falcons have. It's coming up shortly. All right, so we land on 47. Now, pick 47, let's scroll, let's see. Okay, we got Christian Fulton still. That's a great pick right there. Let's see what else we got. We got Blacklock from TCU. We got T Higgins, wide receiver. We got Kyle Duggar. He's a small school talent from Lanier. We have KJ Hamler from Penn State. So let's go with on this pick right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and get me a cornerback. So Christian Fulton, I don't think he'll be in the second round of this pick, but this is what this mock draft spit out. So we're going to go ahead and get Christian Fulton from LSU. Okay? So now we got 2 LSU draft picks. Now, people going to say I'm biased because I'm an LSU fan, but it's what we present, and LSU are the national championship winners. So, I mean, you really can't make an argument for the talent that LSU had on that team. So we're going to now the third pick, which is a 78th pick. As we scroll through here. All right. 78th pick. Let's see what we got here. We got an outside tackle from TCU, Lucas. We got a tight end, which is a good pick, Cole Kennett. Let's scroll down here and see what else we got. We got Jacob Eason. Matt Ryan. We will need a backup for Matt Ryan in the future, but I don't think we're going to make it right now. Okay, let's keep going. See what else they have. Okay, as I scroll through, I see that the Falcons' third round pick is going to be Appalachian State, Akeem Gathers. To shut down linebacker sideline to sideline talent. He's a quick twitch. He moves, he covers well, and he's always on the ball. A little light in the frame, but so is Deion Jones. You see the production that he had with the Atlanta Falcons. So we're going to the 4th round pick now, and the Falcons have 2 4th round picks in this draft. So let's see what this spits out here for the Atlanta Falcons on pick 119. Okay, so we're scrolling through right here. I like the couple of picks I got from LSU. 2 talents from LSU, and then we got a cornerback, and then we just picked up a nice linebacker out of Appalachian State. Okay, let's see what we got. We got another edge rusher, Kenny Wills. I like Kenny Wills. He's a small. He's a fire-breathing dragon. He's one of those guys who was a walk-on at Michigan State, played outstanding, had a lot of missed tackles. Tackles for loss. His time at Michigan State, he has a high motor on him, but we good at what we got right now for the ends rushing. Let's see what else we got out here. Okay, I got a couple of wide receivers. We already addressed the cornerback need. Okay, right now I'm going to go with John Simpson from Clemson, offensive guard. Now, we need an offensive left guard. John Simpson is a very physical guard. Sometimes he get beat when he let the defense get to his chest. But that's something the Falcons can work on. But Falcons need to shore up that left side guard position, and I think that'll be a good pick for the Falcons. Okay, so now we're going up on pick 143. It's coming up now. Okay, all right. Let's see what we got here. We got Jennings he's an edge rusher from Alabama. I see him on here. Let's scroll up. Okay. All right. So we got a lot of wide receivers. Falcons picked up Laquan Treadwell. I don't know if he's going to be the third receiver in this offense. We got to see because he didn't have much production at Minnesota Vikings. You can go and try to look at some highlight tapes from Minnesota. You won't find any. But I think with a great new area to atmosphere for him, it'll be better for him. He got Julio Jones, a veteran wide receiver, who will kind of teach him and mold him. I think he'll be a good third receiver, but it's all up to him, his mindset, if he wanted to grab that position and make himself stand out in Atlanta. Okay, on this fourth pick, the Falcons will select Brandon Jones out of Texas. Brandon Jones is a smart, fast, active safety out of Texas. And LSU played them this year, and he had a lot of tackles. He was all over the ball when we played him. So he is one of those guys who will learn the defense very quick, and he will respond to anything that comes his way. So I like Brandon Jones out of Texas. And I think he's he'll be a great asset for the Falcons because they got Keanu O'Neal to think about because he had a lot of injuries the last 2 seasons, and back-to-back ACL injuries is not good for the Atlanta Falcons' future with Keanu O'Neal. So I will go ahead and develop a nice safety to fill that void, and Brandon Jones will be that guy who can do that. So Texas is one of those colleges that produces a lot of talent. So I hope that we coined a guy right there that we can put our trust in and move forward with Brandon Jones at the safety position. Now, this is the last pick for the Falcons, the 7th-round pick. It's going to take a minute, so let us just roll through. I think we got pick number 228 in the 7th round. It's coming up real shortly. Okay, so we're going to pick this last pick. And on the 7th-round pick, we're just looking for the best guy on the board at this point. Guys that we can fill in. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got pick number 28. We're going to scroll all the way up to see what we got. Okay, we got some good players here. All right, so this board is still full. Okay, so we got a couple of wide receivers, a cornerback. We already addressed that. We got I see some kickoff return specialists out here. That'll be good for the Falcons. Some tackles. A safety, Carter from Alabama. He was a good player, but sometimes he get lost in coverage, so we're not going to pick him. So I'm going to go with another great pick here, and it's going to be Darryl Williams, the center from Mississippi State. Darryl Williams is a senior in Mississippi State, and he is the anchor in the middle of that offense. He's always been there, and he's been a good asset for Mississippi State. I don't know how he fell so low. He had some kind of issues with his hands sometimes. Sometimes he get caught out of position. But those are the things in the 7th round. If you can draft a player who adjusts to the system in Atlanta and adjusts to any organization and takes it and runs with it, and some of those low-tier guys sometimes become Pro Bowlers, like Tom Brady, for instance, and it's a lot of other players out there who came from a low pick in the late draft and became more than what they were represented in the NFL draft. So that's my picks there. And we're going to go back and look at all the picks that we picked. Okay. We got Chase Young from LSU. We got Christian Fulton from LSU. And we also got Akeem Gathers from Appalachian State. We got John Simpson for our left guard from Clemson. big time player. We got Brandon Jones, the safety from Texas. He'll be outstanding safety for the Falcons, and Darryl Williams. So all these guys that I pick here, you can be my guest to go out there and look at all the film on these guys, because all these guys on here have highlight tape. So please look at these guys and see what you think. Comment below and tell me what you think about the picks that I made. Once again, this is a mock draft, so this is not the guys. These are the guys who rolled in the place to pick. So don't judge me on who fell into my lap. Just give me some feedback on who you would have picked in this scenario. So once again, this is Couch Perspective. Please like, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell for you can get more videos like this as I put them out. And at this final hour, I will be doing a live board on the picks and going over the team as a whole. I call my draft board room. I got everything lined up for y'all can see it. So stay tuned. It's going to be a live feed that I do. So watch for the Couch Perspective on your YouTube channel. Thank you so much.